Yeah, it's always waiting. Yeah, it's 15 seconds or something like that, but anyway. Hello guys! So we are here with a new game today, Fly Dangerous. So this is an alpha game and it's developed by Yuki Bomb, here our developer. So she has a great YouTube channel, so you can go to her channel and check all the videos that she makes and also the explanations about very interesting stuff. So certainly go and check that. And then when you go to the About tab here on this side, and go to links and go to Fly Dangerous to download the game. So I'm going to go through this demo here. I'm just going to push the download now button here, voila. And then you can download the demo for free. Now you can download it for free, but you can also offer a very good coffee to the developer if you want to support her. So that would be nice, of course. So without further ado, I have my guest here with us, Yukibom. How are you, Yukibom?
Hello, I am good, thank you. I've got my cup of tea, got my feet up.
So I'm going to dive into the game here right now, and 1 second. So yeah, so this is Fly Dangerous, and so I'm going to go through single player. Oops, like that. So campaign is something in the works, I presume?
It is, yep.
Okay. So
I'm basically waiting till I've got a couple more game modes in place before that I can start to flesh that out.
okay. And what are your expectations for campaign? Can you reveal that, or is it too soon?
It's still a little bit soon. I'm thinking through something like there is medals to acquire in each given event, much as there is in Time Trial at the moment. And we expand it to include things like lap races. I want a stunt mode where it's a little bit more about how well you can fly rather than just hardcore times. So I want to kind of integrate all of those into one long progression where you unlock subsequent maps and subsequent tracks by acquiring medals.
Okay.
Kind of similar to Trackmania in that regard.
Okay. So you have time trial here. So I'm going to. So I'm a noob at those things. So I'm going to take the gentle start here. So I'm going to try to. So you select gentle start and you go to the launch button here.
Yep.
Et voila. And so you have like a time trial. So the view you have now is at 100%. So that's why it's so wide. And so yeah, you just have to maneuver your ship, and then if you stop, the ship will stop automatically. Well, it's going to stop in its own time, and then you can go further. So you can play this with the mouse, with the gamepad, and joysticks also, I presume? HOTAS?
Yep, I play it with the HOTAS at the moment.
Okay, so...
I've also played it with the steering wheel, just to test it.
With the steering wheel? Okay.
I wouldn't recommend it, but you can.
Nice. Okay, but if it's work, it's voila, and there you go. So I did it, and so you see the. Well, for me, I like the environment. It's nice. It has something. So at this point, so okay, guys, remember this is an alpha version, so it's not the final version. So there will be a lot of improvement. But at this point, it looks very nice and very promising. So yeah. So
very placeholdery art stage at the moment. The checkpoints are literally just floating cube rectangle things
Yeah, but yeah, okay, but it's
to do the job.
Yeah, but they are placed in an intuitive way, so you know which one you have to 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 fly to before. Well, before there is like a sort of track or anything, so you can follow your instincts to do the parkour here. So this is one parkour. So I get out of this one and I go to the menu. And
Yeah, there will be like a end of end of map screen where you can go to the next one, and it gives you like the ability to play a replay and all of that kind of fun stuff. But for now, it's just like bare bones stuff in place.
Yeah, and so you have all those different terrains here to exercise. So is there one in particular that you want me to show the audience? So maybe I go over all. So maybe yeah.
I just go through a couple of the introductory ones because they do get really quite hard.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Yes, I can imagine. So okay, so here I have this one. Okay, so yeah, so we can just follow those. But it's nice. It's I really like the way that everything is designed and done. It's so I'm a noob, guys. So I'm certain, and I presume Yuki can yeah, Yuki can make a demo of it with her skills. That's going to be like an all other ball game. So
yeah, I guess like the elevator pitch of this is that it's Elite Dangerous's flight model mixed with the mechanics of Trackmania. So you'll see that it's very, very floaty, and it's all about very carefully timing your boosts that quickly change your vector, which means that the skill ceiling for this game is ludicrously high. But it does mean that it's quite difficult to get into right now.
Wow. Okay, so there I lost my so normally
You did it though.
Yeah, so I went through, but yeah, okay, there, that one. Oops. Yeah.
So you can also quickly restart the current one with, I think it's R on the keyboard by default, but you can bind that to whatever.
Nice, Sola, yeah. So I just made a test here. Nice. Oh. So yeah, you don't have any destructions now, huh? So you can hit mountains. It's not going to affect your vehicle, huh? I think.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be a thing, because kind of one of the things that I wanted with this is to bring more people into the fold in Elite Dangerous Racing, because it's really cool activity, but it's also really, really hard to get into because you need an amazing engineered ship, you need an insane amount of money in your account in order to keep rebuying after all of the ships you blow up. So the whole point of this is to provide the kind of a trick for that.
Yeah. Oops. You go, guys. You see, I'm a real noob. I'm a real sucker. You see, it's you have to have the skills. You need to have the skills to fly like a real ace. So you see, I'm doing my best, but well, anyway. So,
hey, you're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Yeah. Ah! Oops. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. Eventually, I will get there. I'm not giving up.
So the real skill comes in pressing the boost button and being able to control that.
Ah, yeah. Voilà. There you have it.
Do you have that mapped to anything?
Yeah. So I have this. Yeah.
So when the map is starting at the beginning, you can hold that button down, and 1 second before the timer hits 0, it will charge that up for you. So the second it hits go, you'll be out the gate.
Yeah, right, let's try this.
But controlling that is a whole different...
Yeah. So you see now it's becoming more sportive. So I'm...
Nice!
Yeah. I'm going to hit, yeah, voila. Yeah, it was almost perfect. But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I'm making progress. But yeah. So you get the point, guys. So you can have like tons of fun with this. So this is terrain number 2. So let's go to another one. Before I become like a red light here with all my clumsiness. 1 second. Okay, single player time trial. So we have. Oh, so that looks fancy. So let's see. Oh, whoa, this is cool. So we are in a base. What? Wait, let me. Oh, that's nice. So we are in space, guys. Oh,
We had to have one space map.
Look at the view, guys. Yeah. So yeah, I know. I have to race. Sorry. I get carried away a bit.
I think you might have missed one there.
Yeah?
Might be wrong. Oh, you did.
You know what? I'm going to use the R key. Let's do that.
Yeah, I really like the start of this one. There's something really satisfying about flying out of a giant tunnel at the beginning. But it's difficult to get those first 3.
Yeah. But that's how you manage to. Oops. Yeah, you have to use. You have to create skills to master that.
So the boost mechanic is where a lot of this kind of comes together, and that is wholesale, like just basically taken from Elite Dangerous's mechanics, because you have a certain amount of capacitor charge, and if you overuse it, you'll eventually run out of that capacitor. And it'll launch you by a second or 2, but you feel it every time, like really hard. And the boost is an amazing way of very rapidly changing your vector. It's a very, very flow flight model, but when you boost, it'll
pushing forward. Yeah.
Okay. And because there is a max speed limit, which I always kind of thought was really dumb in Elite Dangerous, like the idea that there is a max speed limit in space. But I now kind of really get why they did it, because if there is no max speed limit, then it's really, really difficult to change your vector. Whereas if you cap the speed limit and you boost in a given direction, you're going to change your vector into that direction, and all of your other momentum gets eventually cancelled out into the forward vector. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you don't have that speed limit there, it's so floaty and so difficult to turn around corners. So I get why they did it.
Yeah, but can I say that it's you have to it's intuitive also. So and the nice part about the game currently is that you have the dev mode. So so I'm going to quickly show that. So you go to options, have the dev options. So this means that you can mess around with physics of your ship. Well, the physics. Is it the physics or the vectoring or what? How?
It's a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. It's all of the individual thrust mechanics, like the not just the regular velocity, but also your torque and the drag coefficient and all of that kind of fun stuff. But also the mass, which is just like physics at that point. Like
yeah.
So this thing I wanted to put in really early. I think this was actually in the first build, because my big goal at the time was to get as much feedback as possible on the flight model to make sure that I'm hitting the right notes and stuff. So I wanted this to be in here so people could play with the values, and if they could come up with something better than I could, then all the better for it. And that has been like really, really successful. I think I've made about 7 or 8 different patch tweaks to all of the flight mechanics because of feedback through this system. But it's also become part of the game now.
Yeah, 1 second. So I'm just seeing it now. So Sanderling is watching the stream. So hello, Sanderling. Sorry, I'm just seeing you now, but maybe we can explain what Sanderling did for the game also, because he brought some help, I think, into the game.
Absolutely, yeah. Sanderling's been pretty instrumental in a lot of this because, well, he's one of the top FA off pilots on Elite Dangerous, right? So getting his input has been really invaluable because I can't fly as well as him. So if he can fly well in the game, then I know I'm on the right track.
Yeah,
But he's been instrumental in a lot of things in games mechanics and some of the like UI stuff around how the boost is presented to the user and how to get all of the like flight mechanics in working correctly without flight assist. For flight assist, he's been absolutely useless, but I mean, you would agree with that.
Okay, Sanderling is saying nonsense. I get drunk and I fly. Voila.
I mean, that's useful.
Well, there you
See,
have
what
it.
he doesnst know is that he gets drunk and he says lots of things for hours, and I take notes, and he doesn't remember them.
Sanderling is saying now flight assist. What's that? So
Exactly.
yeah, so he doesn't know that. So yeah, you certainly. So Sanderling has also a YouTube channel, so you certainly have to go there to check his clips. They are really awesome. So I will put the links of the channels also on YouTube, so in the description, so you can check them out afterwards. So, but here's here. So that's something that is very attractive to me, because you can mess around with the max, and so you can just change those numbers to figures that you would never encounter in any game. So it's quite impressive.
So from a lot of feedback from Sandling and Max and a couple of other people on the Discord, this has turned into kind of a meta game that I think needs to end up in the full game proper at some point, in the sense of I need to kind of scale it back and set some sensible limits, but otherwise allow people to do this in the full rate as well.
Okay, so
Because
that's
people love it.
yeah, but yeah, certainly, yeah, because it can set it to your own paces. Because if you're really born with super high reflexes, you can go at super insane speeds. Then, yeah, maybe we can just show the viewers how what's the difference if. Wait, I'm just going to go into free roam here, accounts, and we're going to. So you see, you have all those options here. So that's quite flat world. Yeah, let's do that. And so, okay, when I select flat, Yuki, why do I still it?
So yeah, these are not very well labeled. On the left is map geometry. So
Okay.
that'll be like whether or not it's a terrain world or the space station or whatever. And on the right is the environment settings. So you can mix and match the two. You can have them like a sunset, or you can have it as you're on a rock floating through space, or whatever you fancy, basically.
Yeah.
So this is more like
Okay.
weather conditions.
Nice. Okay, so I can do it like that, and then I can launch the game. So, okay, wait, Sunderling is saying something here. The nice thing about Fly Dangerous is whilst the physics are real, you don't need to be bound by human tech or biology. If you can fly a ship at 200 G, then fly it. Voila. Yeah, nice. That's well said. Thanks. So.
Yeah, he's right. Like, we put a G meter in just to test it, and when you press the boost button, it's like, oh wow, 35 Gs. It's enough to turn anyone into pate.
Okay, so the G's you can see them under the meters per second. So I'm just going to make a small acceleration here. Voila. And I'm going to boost. See, 20 G's. That's impressive. But yeah. Okay, so this is like a top speed of 932, I think, when I boost. So this
Which
gives
just
you...
so happens to be the top speed of a Viper Mark III in Elite.
voila, there you have the link. And so now I'm going to give you the demo, and I have to admit that I did this before to be certain that I wouldn't do anything wrong. So I'm just going to mess around with those speed settings a bit, and just to give you an impression here.
Good luck.
Yeah, voila, and apply like
Godspeed.
that. So resume, and so now we are going to see the difference here with our speed settings. So let's go into the sun. So that's also always magical. So let's do this.
You love that kind of vaporwave 80s
Yeah, voila.
environment.
So you see, so 2000. So even the terrain has difficulties to load up because. And so now I'm going to boost, and you have like insane speed, ludicrous. So you can really have like, and you see the trail here of the boost behind me. So it's, yeah, I really love this part. So that's really you like ludicrous speed, yeah, ludicrous speed. So it's really crazy. So yeah.
So what you've not seen is Sanderling is really quite good at flying a 4.5 kilometers a second build that he's made that's on the Discord.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, suddenly, yeah, but even if the viewers go to his channel afterwards, they will discover all his skills. So okay, so let's go to the other terrains and possibilities. We can show them. So we had free roam, so time trial. So we had hold on to your stomach, so that nice. Around the station. So let's just
I think that one was the original one that was in there. This one was like the only map that was there for 6 months, and everyone is so sick of it.
Okay, so voila. But anyway, just I really like the decor views, the scenery that you have. It's really nice. Yeah. So let's see if I can. Now, voila, there you have it. But anyway. Oh, I'm still at 4,000. Yeah, okay, that's why it was so far. Yeah, so look, I'm crazy far, but yeah, it's because I have those insane
Gives you a great sense of scale.
Yeah. Voila, but yeah. So anyway, that gives you an impression. But so mess around with those settings when you're really ready for it, because otherwise I think your parkour here is going to be very difficult. So okay, so that's going to bring us to another one. Let's go through them. Oops, so time trial. Speed is only half the bottle. Okay. Is there a reset button for the settings?
Yes, in the options menu.
Okay. Right, let's see. Options.
So if you go to the dev options, and I think it's the leftmost one. Yeah.
Voila. Okay. I don't want to kill myself. Voilà. Okay, voila. So hey, this looks nice also. So anyway, congratulations on the decors. It's really awesome.
Thank you.
So you have to stay focused.
Now you know why it's called that.
You have to stay focused. So, but anyway, it's tons of fun. So you just have to try it for yourself. Download the game. Oh, there you go. I missed it. Okay, but you have the idea. Also, very nice decor. Wait, let's go to options. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oops. Single player. So okay, we're going to do one more, and we are not going to show everything. So you can choose the last one here. So
ooh. Do Death Valley. Death Valley's good.
Death Valley, okay.
And it's bloody difficult. Good luck.
Okay.
really sharp canyon.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's nice. Wow! Anyway. It took it backwards. If you go backwards, it's
It's absolutely fine. It's just a collision check.
Yeah.
So one of the big things in Trackmania, and I don't know if it'll actually work well with flight mechanics, because it works well in Trackmania because it's a car. No restriction in the order in which you go through checkpoints. You can do it in whatever order you want, and that's led to like many years of people finding interesting shortcuts. And I'd like to build that in somehow, where some of the more convoluted but closely, densely packed together maps. Some of the gameplay should be figuring out the best route through it, because I really like that.
Come on.
I really like that's still a thing.
Anyway, it's fun. You see it for yourself. This is fun stuff. So you just have to be as clumsy that I am. But yeah, this is.
It's all part of the learning curve.
Come on! Yeah, it's part of the learning curve. Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, I think someone in the Discord had it right the other day when they said that we've got the hard to master part nailed down, but the easy to pick up bit is that needs some work. And we're thinking it could do with tiers of different ship types, where the beginner tier is a lot slower and a lot more maneuverable. And then this would be the kind of medium tier, and then we can take it up a notch to something that's more kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, this is nice. Okay, so wait, Sunderling Road 43, so less than 43 seconds. He does that. Okay, so I did it in 1:14. So okay.
Oh no, that's the target, bro. You did it in 1:58.
Oh yeah! Oh damn it! Yeah, even worse. There you go, guys. So, but yeah. Okay, so oops, we didn't see nothing. Okay, so we did all those time trials. So the free roam. So you can.
Free roam is just basically you can go and have a little fly around. Well, if you want to do that, do you want to jump in player?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Oops. Cancel. And what is load custom?
So I can make race maps, and I can export them as just some code that you can dump into there, and that way I can share them on the Discord. So every now and then I'll put a custom map that we can all compete for just over a couple of days.
Okay.
That means you don't have to download a whole update or anything. You just copy and paste some text into it, and it'll load the bunch of checkpoints and the correct map and stuff.
Okay, so it's not for other creators just to load their terrain and just say I want to test that.
Not yet, no.
Okay.
So I do want to build into the game the ability to make your own race tracks.
Nice.
Later down the line, a modding API so that you can bring in your own environments and things like that. But for now, the game is open source, so if you've got some cool ideas for environments, just head on over to GitHub and make a pull request. I am all ears.
Well, there you go. So guys, you heard it. Okay. So multiplayer. So let's okay.
Other profile, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. So oops. Yeah. So that's also very cool. So you can custom your ship here, I presume.
Yeah. So this is where you set your pilot name, and there's a couple of there's two ships to choose from. There's this one, and then there's the original one, which is what's been used for the last 5 alphas or something. And then this is the new default, the one that we're going to use for default going forward. Eventually, this is going to be expanded to include your country of origin, so that'll end up on the leaderboards, because I think that's really interesting to be able to go show me all of the times in my country.
Okay.
But for now, it's just your name and some customizations for your ship. All of that stuff gets pulled into multiplayer, so if you set some colors now, I see it on my screen, and so on and so forth.
Nice. So yeah, you can really customize completely your ship. Yeah. Oh, look, it's changing instantly. So that's very cool. What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice. So, oops. Yeah, you can really the thruster colors also.
Yep.
Nice. So that's pretty fancy because you can really. But I presume that's going to change because this is really advanced color setting. If you're not used to those settings, are you going to keep it like that?
I'm not too sure because the main thing is it doesn't support gamepad, which kind of sucks. You need to use the mouse, so
Voilà.
it needs something and some way of detecting whether or not you're using a mouse. I think if you're using the mouse, it's fine to be this accurate, but if you're using a gamepad, that's not great.
Ah, okay. Yeah, and nice, nice. Yeah. Oops, apply. Ah. Okay, and so that's for profile. Did I miss something in profile?
Nope, that's it in there.
So and you
Oh,
can
actually, there's the ability to switch between different ships. If you click previous on there, the old ship is in there.
nice.
But I
Oh,
wouldn't
it's
use it. It's got old indicators and stuff.
okay, but that's the
It's cool that it
original.
remembers your color and stuff.
Yeah, that's the original ship when how everything started actually.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's cool. So yeah, it's a big difference here with this one. So
Yeah, I think Ray's done a really good job with the new ship design, and also Sandling spent several hours drawing on iPads and sending in pictures and stuff, and being like, "No, it curved, and it needs to have vengeance here." And
yeah, that's a great part of collaboration. It's just
mm-hmm.
sweet. It's just sweet. You can really do awesome things and it's looking awesome at this point. So it's really
Yeah, it's cool
great.
having this big community project thing because I mean, a lot of us are all Elite Dangerous players, and with the Odyssey update, a lot of the cool places that we used to go flying have like started to disappear, which kind of sucks. But I mean, it's not really a racing game at heart, so I don't necessarily blame them. But it's cool that we have this kind of thing to call our own to sort of replace some of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but anyway, it's at this point already. It's very cool because you have all those possibilities. So I'm now in the options settings. Is there something that you want to give to the viewers about the options settings?
Oh God.
So something very important that you say, oh, okay, you really don't miss that part because that's very important. So we went through the dev options.
I think the
Uh,
most important thing is in the graphics. There is
okay.
something called screen space ambient occlusion. For the love of God, don't turn that on unless you have a monster GPU like Logic does, because otherwise you'll have a really bad time. It runs like crap on my computer.
Ah, okay. So I have it on. Ah, okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, follow.
And it's really good. It improves all the lighting and the shading and the shadows and stuff. But especially if you're gonna put a VR headset on, don't, for the love of God, don't turn that on.
Voila, there you have it. So very good advice. Um, wait, so is there something else that we are missing? No, so that's the most important then. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So voila, so I go out of there. So the quit, that's for game. And so now I'm pushing multiplayer. So voila. So you have two buttons. You have host and join. So we are going to use the join, but a host. Is it something that will pull through to the final version or?
It probably will, but it'll be using Steam underneath, right? Whereas at the moment it is using old school, late 90s, forwarding some ports on your router kind of nonsense. So you have to connect with IP addresses at the moment, which is absolutely rubbish. But I believe that with Steam we should be able to have a server browser here as well, so you can see any games that are in progress, which will be much nicer. Probably use any matchmaking and stuff because that's kind of nonsensical for something that only has a couple of people playing it. But a server browser would make things a lot easier.
Okay, nice. So I'm going to push the join button. I'm going to connect. So these coordinates, can everyone use them, or is this only for this purpose today?
Oh, what? Sorry. Oh, you mean the
Server
that
address.
server address? That is connecting directly to my computer, so anyone
Yes.
can join that today, right now, while the server's running. As Sanderling is, he's currently floating in front of me. But most of the time, it's offline.
Okay, voilà. There you have it. So you don't have to try this part because it's not going to work.
Yeah, you'll need to host your own server most of the time. One thing we are looking into, because it's been asked a lot on the Discord, is the ability to set up a dedicated server so that we can have one that's just constantly running. That would be really cool.
Okay. Oh, nice. So we have 2 ships here, guys. So voila.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy the view. Nice. Ha ha ha.
It's so cool to be able to see ships from the outside and see all the individual thrusters firing and stuff when rotating.
Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. Wait, I'm going to switch to multi view. Voilà, so you have the view of Commander. Yeah, well, developer Yuki here that you can follow also now. But yeah, so the ships are very nice, so that's certain. So but yeah, there will be more ships, I presume. So that's something that you said also before. So do you have like an idea of how many ships you're going to? Whoa! And they're off. So do you have an
I
idea?
suspect Sandley's going to be using a fast build. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Or he would have passed me by now. Number of ships. I think as a bare minimum, there's likely going to be 3 ships because
Okay.
I want 3 different tiers.
Okay.
But I'm thinking that it would be really nice to have Steam Workshop support. Whether or not I can get that working, I have absolutely no idea.
Okay.
But that would be really cool because then people can make their own ships and they can bring in whatever the hell they want, and I don't have to worry about copyright, which is always nice.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's also important. But okay, so the external view is something also that you're working on, I presume. That
Yes.
yeah, that the players can have another view when they are playing.
Yeah, so Elite Dangerous is one of those games that it does have an external camera, but it's only external camera insofar as you're not meant to play the game with it. I would like a behind the ship camera in general, because a lot of people prefer that for racing games. But I do also want a free camera for replays and things like that. So these are all on the ever-expanding to-do list. But yes, external cameras definitely on the to-do list.
Ooh, speeds.
I absolutely love the sound of ships passing while boosting. The Doppler effect is so cool.
Yeah, you can hear it, guys. So. Nice. Yeah, it's cool.
We need to record a bunch of footage of chasing Sandling or something so that I can put it into a new trailer, because the trailer is spectacularly out. Well, it's not even a trailer, it's just some gameplay. But yeah, I need to make a proper trailer for the Steam page, otherwise they won't even accept it. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that they are so severe with that.
Yeah, it gets a little. It's interesting seeing behind the curtain on Steam, because I had no idea how much stuff you had to set up to put a game on Steam. There is a lot of data required. I also didn't realize that you had to provide a support phone number. That kind of blows my mind.
Yeah, okay, but
who the hell's ringing up developers being like, how do I set the throttle? Like, oh god, go away.
Yeah, but I think it's because they want to have like a serious yeah, you know, treatment about how a game is going to be supported and everything. So I presume it's something like that. So.
I'm surprised if most developers put their actual home phone number in there.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so wait, I'm going to try to follow Sanderling if I... Nice, it's like a Formula 1 car. So, wait, I'm going to...
Oh god, what shipbuilds are you using, I wonder?
So I'm going
Possibly
to try to follow Sunderling if he permits me, but wait.
Good luck.
Where is he? Ah, there. Okay. I'm going to try and get behind them. Oops. So I don't know if he hears me. Okay, so we can go backwards also.
Oh, he's in stock. Cool.
Yeah. Voilà. So I'm going to try and match up with him. And Yuki is also with us. And there we go.
Oh, so cool seeing the different color boost trails.
Yeah, it's nice. Okay, so I would say Sanderling, make a parkour for us. Well, an easy parkour, please, so that we can easily follow you.
Oh, he's playing nice. He's playing nice.
So I'm not used to this kind of gaming, so guys, please bear with me. I'm doing my best here to keep up with those experts players here. So
I keep running out of boost, damn it! I love getting really close to the ground. There's something really satisfying about it.
Yeah, it's certainly
too close.
Oh. Anyway, it's amazing to see. Yeah, to see those curves. Oh, there you go. Yeah, and I lost track.
This
I think track of you guys. Where are you? I don't. Ah, there, behind me. Okay.
This terrain that we're playing on at the moment is my first go at proper Biome Generation. Okay. So there's only a couple of different terrains that are mapped together, but I'm pleased that it's all running well for everybody because this is using gigantic AK textures.
Okay.
They take up about 780 megabytes of disk space just for these bloody terrain textures, which is crazy.
How much?
780 meg, I believe.
Okay, nice. That's not bad.
But it's cool because you can get right up close to the ground and actually see detail in it. Whereas on the other maps it was very muddy. But I really want to expand upon this and greatly increase the amount of variation and number of maps that are tied together. Because the coolest thing about Elite Dangerous, I think, is finding cool places to race around. And you might not have noticed, but if you press escape in the bottom left hand corner, it says copy location to clipboard. That copies the location in the randomly generated world, and you can share that with other people. So all of the infrastructure is already in place to be able to go, I want to make a racetrack here in this place that I found, and share that with other people. And it's a really cheap way of making something cool without having to actually model something from scratch.
Nice. Yeah, but anyway, there are really a lot of possibilities here. So the game on itself has a very good flight model at this point, and certainly a lot of potential. So it's really fun. It's really fun. I have to admit, the decor and everything. It's just amazing.
I just saw Sandling bounce off that wall.
No, it was me, I think. Oh, okay, maybe Sanderling also.
No. Yeah, what I'm really keen to get is to a point where we can start to experiment with different game modes. That's why I was like, I'm not too sure where we're going to go with the campaign stuff, because now that we've got all of the basics and all the foundational stuff in place, now we can start playing around with various multiplayer modes and various single player modes that are not just, you know, time trial and racing related, but other things to do with, well, flying like an idiot, basically.
Yeah, but it's fun. So, are you going to implement the weapons and stuff like that into the game, or are you going to keep it strictly racing?
So we've thought about that and we've talked about it, and I think where we're kind of currently at is it would be cool to have a sort of follow the leader multiplayer mode where somebody is leading and everybody else is chasing. And
Okay.
in that kind of scenario, it would be really cool to equip the people that are chasing with very, very rudimentary weaponry. The kind of weaponry that isn't like to do with chipping away at health or any of that nonsense, but to do with changing the leader's flight vector. So say dumbfire missiles or something that pushes them off of their flight vector. Something that is very, very basic and very, very dumb, rather than it being a deathmatch game, because we're not interested at all in making a deathmatch game. That is a whole different kettle of fish. And there are other games out there that do that better. Like Hunternet Starfighter does that way better.
Mm. Yeah, but
That's kind of their forte, you know.
Yeah.
They set out to make a game that's centered around combat, and that's awesome. And we're centering it around being idiots, basically. Being idiots in large spaceships.
Uh-huh. Anyway, so the thing that I'm noticing while I'm doing crazy things here with you guys, it's a shame that the trail ends suddenly, because it's like the ship disappears. So you see the trail when you're boosting, and then it disappears. So maybe you should think about leaving like a small trail behind the ship that they can.
Yeah. What I want to do is add a particle VFX GPU system that also leaves smoke trails and things like that behind the ship.
Yeah.
I did originally leave it to show the ship trails all the time, but that gets quite glitchy when you're in reverse and it's kind of clipping through the cockpit, and it became hairy. So for simplicity, I just went, right, it's only when boosting for now, and then we've got something. So it was kind of one of those trade-offs. Don't let perfection be the enemy of greatness kind of thing. But yeah, I agree. I think we need regular trails as well. But it's something to look into. Pull requests accepted.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but it's nice. It's nice. It's really nice. So one more run here. What do you think, guys?
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to follow me?
Yeah. Maybe that's going to be easier. Yeah.
Oh shit! I just pressed restart, so I am miles away from you guys now.
Air? Is it?
Oh, actually, if you press restart, you'll warp to me anyway.
Okay, voila. I'm pushing restart. Voila. There. Yeah. That's it. Oh.
I might have just bounced off at the side of that, but never mind. Oh, I do wish this god would stop pausing my music.
Anyway, it's what?
What's that really nice place we were at?
But Sunderling is still there. So maybe we can locate Sunderling. I don't know if it's behind us or...
Oh, that's true, that's true.
Maybe we can go back. Ah, yeah, there, Sunderling, 60 meters. Let's go to him.
Love these giant cliff faces. There's something really imposing about them.
Yeah. So Sunderling, we are on our way. We are almost there. Well, Yuki is going to be faster than me, but I'm doing my best.
Oh shit!
It looks like I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Oh yeah!
I flew too close to the sun.
Oh, there he is. Oh. Sunderling. Oops. Yeah, nice. Yeah, this is a really nice part of the game here with those.
Yeah, this is one of the biomes, which is like a deserty biome that I was trying to do some very simplistic kind of Nevada rock style structures where it's all very stepped and regimented.
Oh, you have lights also on your ship, or?
Oh yes, I think it's L by default on the keyboard. You can bind it again.
Oh, look. Nice.
Very useful on the dark map.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it goes very far, so you can really.
It isn't. Oh yeah, you've set yours to bright red. Damn.
Yeah, I thought it would be cool, you know. Yeah.
It's also incredibly bright when you point it at someone's cockpit. Are you ready?
Ooh, yeah, I see it. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, but it's nice. It's nice. Oops.
Almost hit Sandling then. Come here. Damn, it's moving now. It's so cool seeing all these different coloured ships and trails and stuff.
Yeah, it's just imagine if you have like a group of 10 players, it must be mind-blowing.
I can't wait to try that, because one of the coolest things that we did in Elite Dangerous was we had like, I think it was about 30 or 35 people all flying around and doing follow the leader, and it was so hard to instance everybody with each other because of the whole peer-to-peer stuff.
Yeah, I was there with one of those
oh, you were,
events.
weren't you?
Yes, that's where we met for the first time.
It was.
Yeah, so
it would be really cool to be able to go, right, let's get the same 30 odd people do the same thing, but in a way where we can just press a button and all be on the same place instead of that multi-hour nightmare setting up.
Yeah, but it's something that is going to. Did you do already tests with how many players you can have in one instance in this game? That you
maximum we've had is 6, but it supports to 128.
What?
Yeah, but you also need an insanely good connection to beat the server, so it'd be worth getting a dedicated server going on an AWS instance to actually handle it.
Okay.
Because bandwidth restrictions, whew, there's a lot of data being pushed around when you start adding that many players up.
You have an idea of how many data we are talking, or?
So there is a physics tick every 60th of a frame. Every 60th of a frame, every player sends their position, but not just their position, their rotation, their velocity, and their rotational velocity, and their origin offset. So it's not a lot of data, but doing it that often is expensive. And there's a bunch of optimizations that you can do to that, but this is the most basic implementation of it first. So it's one of those optimize it when it becomes more of a problem kind of things. One of the big things I really want to get done is proper velocity smoothing with dead reckoning prediction, client positioning prediction, because at the moment if you're going very, very fast, you'll see other players like kind of juddering and jerking around.
Oh.
Because the scale and the positions that we're talking at are very, very difficult to reconcile.
Okay.
Because it's like if a packet takes a fraction of a second longer to arrive than the last one did, then there has to be a correction period, and that correction isn't smooth right now, it's instantaneous. And it's not so much a problem at these speeds, but on the faster ship models it's really, really obvious. But it's good enough for now. It's good enough to be playable.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun if you just want to pull the plug and you just want to do crazy stuff and forget everything.
Some music on.
Yeah, put some music on and you just fly like crazy. Yeah. And when you're with a bunch of friends, well, you're going to have like a great time. So that's certain. So I'm trying to keep up with you guys, but you have like 5 kilometers ahead of me. But it's okay. I see the trails, so I can easily find you. So that's cool.
Well, that's cool. I saw Sandlings. Oh, hello. We have a fourth player. Just joined the match.
Skydancer. Yeah. Nice. Oh, wait. We have Ray Jefferson in the chat also, and he's
that's the guy who made this new ship design.
Oh, nice. Okay, so he's saying can't listen in, but watching. Boost trails are lush, and Centerling is back, and he's saying no beer, but sake and bourbon. Voila.
Nice, so. Nice, excellent. I'm on cider, if you're wondering.
Yeah, sake and bourbon. That sounds nice. Yep. Okay, so.
Oh, bourbon would have been sacrilege to a Scottish person, but there we go. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Okay, I lost you completely, guys. There. Okay. No. Well, so. Yeah, sorry, Ray, for late reaction. So I was just totally in the game and I didn't look at the chat. So my apologies. Okay, I'm catching up, guys. I'm catching up. Oh. Turbo. Look at all those colors now. Nice.
Oh yeah, what color is Skydance's trail? Oh,
it's,
default.
Like... Yeah.
Oh wait, no. It's slightly different color to mine. Excellent. It's so cool seeing the mix of trails in the sky.
Yeah. So you should really have like another kind of trail when you're just flying. It would be just cool. But anyway, it's amazing at this point.
I was actually thinking about it. Oh, you're giving me an idea. Sorry.
Okay, nice.
I was thinking I could make trails only visible from other players in multiplayer, so it doesn't interfere with it glitching through the cockpit and all that nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll have a think about that. I'll have a think.
Nice, I hear someone just behind me going forward, thundering. Nice. Oh. Yeah, this is cool. Okay, let's see if I can catch up again, guys. Yeah, those high mountains really make a difference.
They're imposing, aren't they?
Oh! Yeah, they're yeah, it's impressive. Yeah, it's really impressive. Nice, all those trails. So I hope the stream is going to keep up with our shenanigans here.
We go.
Yeah, with some background music, it definitely is some fun.
Then, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm flying with flight assist on, guys. So the players before me, I think they don't have any flight assist. Am I correct or?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So you see, so I'm very clumsy. Voila.
I would never hear the end of it if I was streaming and the flight assist thing was green. Handling would give me hell.
Going to switch to full screen here to give the audience here another view. Oops. Nice, all those trails. Okay, so but using the boost is really a help to aim your direction.
It's good to use the moment while it's charging to point the ship in the direction you want to go, and then just let it do its thing. Oh, damn it!
It's not on stream, don't worry. So I'm in full screen to give the viewers another complete view of
Sandling blasted past me.
oh.
Brilliant.
It's nice. And that light, that's also very cool. So if you have this light for your vehicle, that's
Unfortunately, it has to use realistic light drop-off, which means it has to be brighter than the sun to be able to actually see anything in the distance.
Oh.
Which is why if pointed at someone's cockpit is absolutely blinding.
Okay.
It's inverse square law problem. Maths.
Yeah, but maybe you can
Win
just can you not make like a filter to the cockpit? I don't know.
I thought about doing a night vision filter. That's one thing that could be done.
Ah, voila.
But I do like having a physical light as well. There's something satisfying about that.
Yeah,
though. It's blinding.
You're completely right. I'm back with you guys. Haha. Well, I thought I was back. Anyway, it's super cool.
Bob.
Yeah, it must be crazy if you have like a whole bunch of players. It must be really crazy. Yeah.
So you can see where there's a lot of scope here for adding multiplayer modes that are centered around following other players. I think one really good suggestion on the Discord was that the leader drops checkpoint rings behind them.
Uh-huh.
And the followers get score for hitting in those checkpoint rings, and the rings expand over time. So the closer you are to the leader, the smaller the ring is, but also the more points you get. But you've got a higher chance of missing it. I think that's a really simple idea.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, certainly. So the leader would make like a path that the other has to respect. So that's really cool. Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how the leader could score out of that, but I think if you took it in turns, that would make sense. Where you cycle through the leaders effectively, so everyone gets a chance to be a chaser, and the person with most points at the end of it wins, basically. And that means that the leader has an obligation to fly like an absolute freaking lunatic to make it really difficult to get through those hoops.
Yeah. Okay, so we have D10.
Dethan, hey dude, how's it going?
Hello, Deaton. Welcome to the stream. So he's writing, "Oh, Fly Dangerous. What's happening? Gotta drop a follow because I see a Fly's Dangerous stream. So thanks for the follow, Deaton. Leader scores by staying X ahead. So okay, nice. So
Ethan's been around the first alpha. He is voracious about this game.
okay, sweet. Yeah, but it's crazy. But yeah, so this leader thing is something very original actually. So that's a very good idea. So
I think it's a very a clever and cheap way of making a game out of follow the leader with very little content. You know, it's one of those just really simple systems that could work really well.
Uh-huh.
So I'm really excited to play around with that and get something in. That would be really cool.
Yeah, but yeah, and I think you don't have to make it too complex if you just set it in your startup menu that you want to be here for the group or something, and let the others join. So it's
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be engaging because yeah, it's fun. So where is everyone going here?
I think everyone's just being an idiot, which I'm not necessarily opposed to.
Okay.
And I've forgotten how to fly, apparently.
Yeah, now it's on stream, so sorry.
Oh no!
Yeah. The memory is made. The memory is made. Sorry, Yuki.
Ooh, leader scores by staying ahead. That could work. Yeah, I have to have a think about that. We have to have an experiment.
Yeah, but yeah. So, but it's also a possibility if the leader for every ring that the others miss, the leader get a point. So he can just fly like a crazy person and make how can I say that a path that is just incredibly difficult and that way scoring points. So every time someone misses one ring or whatever, yeah. But anyway, it's not going to be an easy task, I think. So to program that to the game.
I don't know. That one shouldn't be too bad. Now I'm thinking about it. That'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Nice. So you guys are just 30 kilometers away. God damn it.
Nice. If you press reset, it'll put you straight back to where I am. But also, I see a decent now.
So we are with 4 at this point, so that's cool.
Even more trails.
Oh wait, yeah, 5. Oh, yeah. Someone is missing.
Oh no, I think Skydancer's left. Damn, that's a shame.
Yeah, Skydancer. Yeah, so yeah. Otherwise, we would have been with 5. Damn it. Yep. My baby hears us, and maybe he's going to come back. I don't know. Anyway, it's cool that everyone can be present during this demo, because it's really inspiring touch for other players who want to try the game. So
Man, it's so cool seeing all those colored lines. It makes me so happy. It's the stupidest thing. But, yeah, I love it.
oh yeah, you can make like drones when you turn.
You'd have to be very, very good at flying.
Oops. Yeah, voila, I made like a sort of, I don't know what it is. I made something. Yeah, we are with 4. Oops.
I was gonna get through that. Said I went straight to a wall.
That's not good. Yeah, but you will have the memory. It's recorded, so.
Oh great. Oh wait, I see a Skydancer.
Yes, is he back?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yes. So now at this point we are with 5 players. Oh, that's crazy. But the game is keeping up, so it's nice.
So many colors.
Yeah. Okay, so let's line up, guys. Let's see if we can line up. I don't know if you can communicate with the others just to make a lineup.
Unfortunately, there's no in-game text.
Ah.
I assume everyone's watching.
Okay. So we should, I don't know, maybe just, yeah, so this is a great location to line up. So who do we line up with? Sanderling?
Yeah, I think Sandler needs to show us how it's done, don't you, Sanders?
Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm going to try and get to you guys. Okay, nice. So the idea is that just everyone boosts at the same time. So I will be behind you, so I will see all the trails. So that's going to be very magical. So just someone give the start, I would say, and.
Ooh, well, we'll all hear it anyway. So when Sanders presses the boost button, we can all follow.
Yeah, Sanderling, just do your thing.
Yep. Ready when you are, sir. Oh, look at all those colours!
Oh. Nice. Okay, so where is Sanderling here? There it is.
Should really pick on this. It's one of those things, you know, that like you might end up just adding to it forever.
Yeah, that's a possibility, of course. But as long as you have a base, you know, that you can improve. I think No Man's Sky is a very good example of that. So they really have a very strong base now, and they're continuously improving the game. So if you can do it like that, then that's going to be awesome.
So many colors.
I
love it.
Yeah, the view is just awesome.
Forming all right for you?
Wow! Okay, that's a close one. Anyway, the trail thing is really a good asset. So.
Makes a huge difference, doesn't it, to be able to see what the hell's going on?
Yeah, it gives a better interpretation of what the person before you is doing. So, yeah. Oh. Thunderling is really pushing it to the limit. Oh. Now I'm really flying like a potato. Anyway.
Click the side of a bloody...
Yeah, we are all so focused that we cannot talk anymore. Voilà, there you have it, guys. We lost our speech.
I'm literally like sitting forward in my chair now. Damn it, how does he turn that bloody quick?
Yeah, but Sunderland is an expert, so...
Where's he even going? Damn it.
Ah, come on! Ah! I lost my way completely.
Anyway, I believe I'm gonna have to call it there shortly because my dinner is almost ready.
Okay, well, it was fun. It was really fun, and a huge thanks for making time free for me and for the viewers. So.
Not a problem. Thank you for having me on because it's been a good laugh.
Yeah, yeah, it was certainly worth it. So, guys, I will put the links in the YouTube description. You can find everything there, and I would say have fun and certainly try this game out. I don't know if you want to say something else, Yukibon?
Nope, I think you've pretty much covered everything.
Okay. Well,
So if you do want to play the game, play it, get involved on the Discord. I'm super open to suggestions, feedback, thoughts, critique, anything.
Voilà.
And obviously pull requests. If you want to fix a bug, that's best friends.
Okay, there you have it, guys. So thanks a million to everyone who was in the stream, and a special thanks to the extra pilots we had today. So Deaton, Sutherling, and what is the last one? Sorry.
Skydancer.
Yeah, Skydancer. Voilà. So a huge thanks to them also for the demo. That was very useful. And I would say catch you later, guys. Bye bye.
Yes. Bye bye.